Meet Cami. Cami is newly natural.
Hi, I'm Cami. I'm newly natural.
Like most newbies, Cami has a ton of questions about how to care for her natural hair. Luckily for Cami, NaturallyCurly.com has a new feature called Curly Q&A. Available on mobile, tablet, and desktop, our Q&A section is the perfect place to get your curly hair questions answered by members of the Naturally Curly world. To help you make the most of Curly Q&A, the Naturally Curly editors will now show you some awesome new features. Ask an Editor is a really cool feature on Q&A. It allows you guys to ask us, the Naturally Curly editors, your questions, and I really like it because it means you value my advice. So if you're ever on Q&A and you want some expert answer or expert advice on how to style your hair or do your hair, I would suggest asking an editor. Also, another cool thing is that you can see our names and our hair types. So if your hair type's 3C like mine, you can ask me or Devery or any of the other editors with your hair type.
Pop-up is a feature on Q&A that is located right below your question. The purpose of the function is to highlight your question in case it's been overlooked, it has been acknowledged, whatever the case may be. If you want someone to acknowledge your question or you feel like you haven't received an adequate answer, you would click pop-up on your question or on someone else's question, and your question will move to the highlight question on the landing page for Q&A, so more people will be able to see your question and potentially address it.
It's pretty common for members of Naturally Curly World to have the same questions about their curls, coils, and waves, so we built a feature called Question Wizard. All you do is you type in your question, press next, and a list of related questions pops up. You can look through those questions and see if the answers help you answer your question before even submitting your question.
The upload feature lets you add photos and videos. For me, it's really helpful if I'm asking or answering a question because I get to see your hair type live in full effect. So it just helps me put a visual to what I'm trying to answer. So definitely make use of that. It's very helpful.
Another feature out on Q&A is the new points system. Basically, you earn points for answering questions and being active and helping out your fellow curlies. Once you accrue over 1,000 points, you earn special recognition. Click on My Profile and Points to see how many points you have.
The feature that I'm most excited about is our featured guests. We're going to be bringing in some of your favorite bloggers and vloggers, experts and stylists, and you can ask them your curly questions. So ask them your question. You'll see their picture when you sign into the Curly Q&A homepage, and they'll be responding directly to our community. So I'm really excited about that.
At this point, you've learned all about Q&A, but in case you need a refresher course, visit the upper right-hand corner where it says How to Use Q&A. Here you'll have 3 simple steps. The first is how to ask a question, then how to answer a question, and then browse the best answers. That's all you need to know to have a great Q&A experience.
Now that Cami's got her questions answered, she's ready to rock her natural hair with confidence.